Hi there, this is Erin Nicole, and you're listening to the Move Happy Movement podcast. On this show, I interview people from all kinds of backgrounds, variety of time zones. Sometimes I do sermons from the divine when He whispers a topic to me to share with you. And sometimes I share music as well that He inspires through me to help empower you to find happiness from within. This show is really geared towards people with either clinical depression, maybe you're not diagnosed, maybe you're in a depressed state, you're going through a difficult season. We highlight stories and science that can help you to find that power from within, to not give up today, tomorrow, not ever. And also to teach you, if you're a family member or friend of someone that's struggling, some practical strategies to help those in your community, wherever you are tuning in from. So you might hear some creatures or people talking, walking in nature as I record this for you. And I was listening to some country music, walking, getting some exercise in today, and the Holy Spirit whispered to me the topic and also a new therapy that will be in the works. So I'm very excited to share this with you. And I think the topic for now, we might change the name in the future, but for now, it's called Sweet Dreams for Mommy and Me. So as he was kind of whispering the topic to me, I looked up, gathered some data real quick on an internet search about postpartum depression. I was curious to see the prevalence of it worldwide, and it's actually very prevalent in underdeveloped nations, which goes hand in hand with total diagnoses of depression and lack of appropriate resources and whatnot. But anywhere from about 7% in developed nations up to 33% in places like in South Africa and whatnot. And so if you think about it, 7%, not a lot, but 33 on the high end, that's over, 1 in 3 pregnant or recently, new mothers, or maybe it's their second child and so they're a new mother again. 1 in 3 will be struggling, or 1 in 7. So actually 7% is not 1 in 7. 1 in 7, if you have 100 in the room, there would be 7 that would have it. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. 7% up to 33. That's a high amount of women that are struggling. And of course, they said the number one cause of mortality in new mothers is suicide, which is sad. So what is causing them to struggle? Well, I'm going to do a lot more research on this. There's a lot of people that have developed different kinds of reasoning and done interviews and whatnot with women, but you just think about it from a biological and physical standpoint. Lots of changes have occurred in your body. Lots of hormones have been released in your body as well. I myself have never personally given birth. However, I did receive training and certification in the military as a contract employee. We were servicing active duty persons that were recently pregnant or postpartum. And a part of the training was learning about the different hormones that are released, learning about warning signs of struggle, mental struggle, and what to do about it, how to help them, how to refer them to mental health resources and whatnot. And just the event itself of giving birth, whether you have your child, vaginal birth or cesarean, it's a traumatic experience. For most, it's many hours, especially if it's your first, and your body is changing. There's tears, there's, cuts, depending on what kind of birth process you experience. Maybe your abdominal muscles get cut into, all kinds of things. And then you have, in most traditional jobs, you have maybe a few weeks with your child, and you're trying to learn how to get them to sleep at night, and you're waking up every couple of hours to feed them and change them and all kinds of things. And then you have to get back to work if you're working outside the home. And your body is still adjusting. Your mind is still adjusting. You're not getting proper sleep. All kinds of risk factors for depression. It's no wonder. For anyone that doesn't experience it, I would say you are a special case. But I think all women that are new mothers go through challenges, whether it be physical challenge, mental challenge, spiritual challenge, relationship challenge, finding that balance of having adult time with your significant other or spouse. You can relate to those changes that occur. So I think the Holy Spirit just desired for me to help provide something for new moms that are, on the end of the spectrum, that are struggling, to provide a tool. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a journal of some sort. It will be an evening routine to write in, to get their mind thinking on positive things so that they can have sweet dreams and they can, think about all of the good things that are going on in their lives and whatnot. So very, very beginning stages in the ideas section of creation, which is what I love to do. I love to create. So all glory to the Father. I'm grateful that He provided another idea for me. And I'm believing this is our 71st alternative therapy of some capacity. And maybe we'll attach a group, meeting to it so that it could be something where you're not just writing, processing these, thoughts and changes on your own, but you're also connecting with other new moms and sharing your struggles together. That's what I'm thinking it will probably end up being. So I'm excited about that. With that said, as far as timeline to completion, don't know. Just got the idea today. But if you are listening to this and you are a new mom, or you know a new mother, or you know someone that is first time pregnant, or you've just noticed a friend or family member is, struggling and something's different about them and you're concerned, you might just share a link to this episode with them and let them decide if it's something for them to follow up on, whatnot. When I get ideas from the Holy Spirit, I don't take forever to initiate action on them. In fact, I was called a name. It was a good name, but there are some that identify like animal spirits within humans, connected to a lot of Native American tribes and whatnot, and I was told I have a rabbit spirit, which could be good or bad or indifferent. It is part of me to go quickly. Why take forever if you could get something done much swifter? And there's a lot of people in the world that I have been assigned to help. Depression is the largest global diagnosis, most expensive condition in the world. If you look up the World Health Organization stats, especially in the workplace, least financially supported. So if you are in the working place, you're a new mom, this program could be added through your work wellness organization, especially if they have some businesses are signed up with like EAPs, and you get a couple 30 sessions you can count towards your work wellness category. I don't know how they specify it, but some will let you take an hour off of work and it doesn't get charged against you as time off to initiate it. So that is probably something that will connect with businesses as a service offering and whatnot. I don't question when the Father assigns me something, even though I don't have that personal experience of going through that process. Definitely was a stepmother in my mid to late 20s, and went through that experience for 6 years. I know what it's like to be a stepmom. I don't know what it's like to be a birth mother. But I don't question the Father telling me to do something. I am obedient, and I believe this program, it's all done, will be something very good that helps a lot of people. However, takes the initiative. It's to be part of the process. Yeah, very excited about that. Sweet dreams. Probably a booklet with a diary entry thing is what I imagine will look like when it's finished. Probably have some affirmations for the lesson in how to create sound. All those things. I'm really excited for it. It does say in the scriptures, if you follow the faith system, Christian faith, Catholic faith, it does say in the scriptures that when people are joyful, we should be joyful with them. When they are mourning, we should be mourning with them. And so you get to meet with someone and mourn with them if they've maybe lost a child, maybe gave birth. I remember really young, and still at that age of needing a babysitter. And one of my favorite babysitters, I remember she was maybe 18, 19, somewhere around there. She had a cow that she had to give birth to that had died in her body. Just some medical complication. And it happens. I don't know that number on the statistic. I remember going to the funeral for this baby. Never uttered a word. And how painful that process must have been for her, because she had to go through the birthing process, but she didn't get the joy at the end of having that child in her arms that she could raise. And, so I imagine this program offering would be very helpful for women in those kinds of situations. media. Shoot us an email if you like.
If that's not working, try to make it like an object. So if there's 4 stars.
Way to get in contact with me for swift response is to follow me on X. Send a public post to me, tagging me that you are interested in, and then you can shoot me a DM. Otherwise, if you just shoot a random DM, I don't respond to those. Usually those spam. So if you do prefer to email, then shoot an email over to erin@themovehappy.com. And we'll go from there. Now, as far as are you seeing and selling those kinds of things at this point, this is in the idea stage, so you're going to be concerning yourself with how much is this going to cost me. What I'd love to do is be able to partner with military stations and the different branches and be able to offer it for active duty persons and their spouses. And if you can be a part of the program, test it out, make sure that it's effective, modify as necessary, add it through, the whatnot, and that would be a process. And for those that aren't connected to the branches of the military, be available down the road. But first priority would go towards them. In addition to stats that I had shared, what we find in the research continually is in regards to depression, suicidal ideation, anything of that nature. The highest risk population is those that serve in the military or first responders. So we want to make things available for those that are at highest risk first, and then we can disseminate out from there after getting feedback from them and modify and enhance the program as necessary. If you have any questions or you have ideas you want to add to it, or just something you want to connect with us, reach out on us. Trying to grow that social media platform the most. The Happy Team is TEAM and the handle. Go from there. Someone you love them today. We'll see you next time.